the Patriotism team, others, our SARS, the parents present, our dear patriots, and the entire school. Good afternoon, everybody. On my own behalf, and on behalf of the Board of Governors and PTA of Aligoi City Secondary School, I want to take this honor and privilege to invite all of you to this very important occasion. Papa DC, I want so much thank you for honoring our invitation. I don't have much to say, but I have a written memo to the office of the RDC. The resident district commissioner, Bukedia district, from Aligoi City Secondary School. The subject, request for regularization, appointment of volunteer staff, and completion of the school fence. Introduction. The resident district commissioner, we, the management, staff, and students of Aligoi City Secondary School, express our deepest gratitude for your visionary leadership, particularly in lobbying for the construction of Aligoi City Secondary School, which has enabled our children to access education cheaply. Appreciation of government efforts. Papa DC, we applaud the government's efforts in equipping teachers and learners with patriotism training and the recent focus on skilling Uganda. These initiatives have fostered a more patriotic and disciplined learning environment at our institution. Besides Papa DC, we also appreciate the NRM government for the prevailing peace in the country as a whole. This has facilitated economic growth and development. Interact with the nation's development projects. Papa DC, among those requests, number one takes precedence. You know, teachers have volunteered. What we give them here is not salary. We give them transport refund. We are not paid salary. You know, government through Education Service Commission has come up with a policy of advertising externally these kind of schools, and the volunteer staff are subjected to national competition. This really may disadvantage the volunteer staff. It's my humble plea to your office, Papa DC, that government gives special consideration to teachers who have volunteered to serve this community and the nation at large. Conclusion. We remain committed to the government agenda of fostering education and skilling citizens.
Our dear chief guest tonight, they are all invited guests to this event. Our dear head teacher of Aligoi City Secondary School, and here the teachers at Aligoi Secondary School, our instructors who have really done tremendous work in this school. Dear students, good afternoon. Patriots, dear chief guest, want to report to you that this training started on 29th of June, and today marks our 7th day of this training, where we are going to pass out 175 patriots, where we have 80 of them, 90 of them being the girls, then the 80 being the boys. And we want to really appreciate our dear head teacher who supported this program 100%, working in hand with the board and the staff of Aligoi Secondary School. Let us give our dear head teacher asante sana, ongeza tena. Dear head teacher, this program has been a success because of you. The coordinator, Patriotism, Mr. Eroko Moses, you have really done the wonderful work of guidance and advising us here and there to see that this program becomes a success. We want to thank all the facilitators that you sent us to this school, and I want to say they did a tremendous work. Let us give all our facilitators asante sana. Ongeza tena. Through the skills and the knowledge that the facilitators impacted into these young people, we believe that they are going to be great patriots and great citizens of this nation. And we know that by these skills, we are going to have a great nation always. These young people went through different skills, which includes our introduction to patriotism, political economy of Uganda, financial literacy, Vision 2040, their role as citizens of Uganda, and them being the youngest generation. We are aware that 70% of the Ugandan population is made up of the young people, age of 30 and below. And it's where these young people fall. They make a bigger percentage of the population of Uganda. So therefore these skills are really going to be very impactful to them. They went through the importance of natural resources in Uganda. They were able to go through the political history of Uganda. They learned on who, the identity question, what makes them a Ugandan, and among other skills. We had a community day yesterday, and it was a success in Aligoi market, which was a very great event. So these young people have gone through all the sessions that we have planned for these 7 days, and we want to thank them so much. Patriots, let's appreciate ourselves. Asante sana. Ongeza tena. Dio sana. Because of interest of time,
education officer who is with us in the house, the two majors, Major Chan and Major Kon, the head teacher of Aligoi Secondary School, the staff, our parents, our neighbors, and our patriots. Allow me to say good afternoon. I am called Eroko Moses, who happens to be the district coordinator for Patriotism, Kedia district. I want to take this opportunity, one, to thank the head teacher in particular. I thought he would let me down, but he has never let me down because we trained together at the same time. The teacher, thank you so much for always upholding the program in this school. Like other speakers have said, was especially the patron of the school. This is the second time we are handling patriotism in Aligoi Secondary School. Last year we handled a whole school because it was the first. Now this time we're only handling senior one because the others are already handled. At the same time, I want to extend my sincere thanks and appreciation to the school administration in general, to all the stakeholders, that is PTA and the BOG, for giving a hand to this program. I know it is not so easy, it's quite expensive in its own nature, but I thank you so much for taking in this program as part and parcel of one of the issues to be handled in education sector in Aligoi. Thank you so much. At the same time, I want to extend this appreciation to His Excellency, who is our fountain of honor, YK Museveni, who happens to be the President of the Republic of Uganda, for initiating this program. I know that many people are against the program, saying that it is an NRM program, but it is not NRM. It is a program that has no attachment to the party NRM, but it is a program that has come to help our generation, the young generation, because we are already going astray. So I thank him so much for initiating this program, and this program has helped to shape our future generation in so many ways. It instills discipline to our learners, it instills unity, and it instills an aspect of ownership of the nation. At this moment, I want to bring apology from the regional coordinator. When I gave him a call, he's engaged in Serere, because Serere is also having the same, and Serere is having the whole district trained once. So he's engaged there. Yeah, they asked the coordinator, who have done a great job. You have done it. It's not a very simple thing to handle this program within only 7 days. And what we are able to see here is perfectly done. Thank you so much. Not forgetting our chief guest tonight for leading the team of facilitators. Thank you so much, because what you have done is always tremendous and will remain as a legacy in Bukedea. Wherever you will go, in case you will go, we shall still remember you. What you have done here in Bukedea is so great. So I thank you so much. This program has been here for 7 days. It started on 29th and is winding up today, 6th of July. And here, I want to take this to our neighbors. I know we have neighbors around. We have the governing bodies, that is PTA and the BOG once more. Thank you for allowing the program to continue. When we have this program on a yearly basis, because it is supposed to be there on a yearly basis, all those who are coming to Senior 1 have to go through this program. Next year, if Aligoi has A level, those who join Senior 5 will also take the same program. I want to encourage you, our parents. I know this school does not have grants, but it is out of your sacrifice. The little money that you pay for school fees is what is being utilized for running this kind of activity. I encourage you, please, let's not put our hands down. Let's not move backward, but let's continue and support the administration. The head teacher that you have here, if I can say, is a workaholic. Because this school would not have come up to this level if it wasn't because of his ability that God gave him to lead the school to this level. So I encourage you to work hand in hand with him, and with whatever kind of program that comes, please, let's take it positively. Our patriots have been prepared to be disciplined, to be today we passed out. That what you have got through the drills, what you have got through several lectures, please don't leave it here in this ground. Let it be part and parcel of your life. You'll find out that life will not become a difficulty for you to live, but it will always be a very simple thing to live, because you'll be able to solve so many challenges and problems with ease, using the knowledge and the skills that we have learned here. On the issue of certificates, I can only mention this, that so far, last year we trained, we sent all the data to the National Secretariat, and 450 certificates were sent as a first batch for the whole district. So whereby, according to the mathematics that I had to sit down and see that each and every school that participated last year will have about 30 certificates. So the 30 certificates are with me, and not now here. It will require either the patron or the head teacher to come and sign for, because they are not just given just like that. You must prove that you have taken. That's why I have not moved with them.
Get the knowledge and you go and sit with it. No, apply it. Apply it. Many times it is believed that you begin thinking small and tomorrow you will grow big.
Why not?
I want to thank you very much, because amidst the challenges you are going through, one, you are not getting funds from government, from the Mika sources, to facilitate this program. This program is expensive. Thank you very much. You remember, formerly we used to travel mchaka at sub-county levels, but resource envelope dictated. Now what we have decided is to go through schools. That is now our entry point. And we are targeting senior 1 and senior 5. These are levels of education, people where they have graduated. Graduation from primary to secondary education, graduation from ordinary level to advanced. So that is where we are trying to be interacting with these Ugandans. Now that they have learned how to learn Uganda, a person who does not love his country can even decide to cut his mango, which has been feeding him. And that is the total madness of highest order. And that is what we have in our communities. You find a person, a mango which was planted by a grandparent, a grandchild is cutting it now, looking for only 5 bags of charcoal. One day, we have very many issues. These children, these Ugandans have gone through a series of topics. The most important one was to know why they are training them. They have that concept. I want to thank the facilitators who have visited this school, Major Chan, Major Cole, Haji Arafat, thank you very much, and other instructors. I don't want to take a long. Patriots.
I love Uganda. I serve Uganda. I sacrifice for Uganda. I am loyal to Uganda. I love my soul.
That message, if it is interpreted now, very many apostles. Go and preach that gospel. Go and assist our communities, starting from your school here. Those ones who did not participate in this training, start from them. Assist them. Do the needful. We shall have good citizens in Uganda. I want to thank the Patriots. The most important subject we are preaching, and the most important principle we want now is discipline. A person who is not disciplined
has very many challenges in this world. Discipline dictates everything. Discipline commands everything. Discipline portrays somebody's behavior. Up to now, we still have communities. In our communities, we still have people who are still defecating in open space. And they are comfortable because they are fertilizing their land. Those have been our issues we handled here. And contemporary, he has accepted. Liars with him. Engage the chairperson necessarily. I expected him to be here with us, but engage that sub-county. And whenever you have a parents' meeting, don't forget the SACAO and the chairperson necessarily, because this is their own. This is their own. And they can give you a small envelope from their meager resources. Given the resource envelope is also worrying. However, I want to tell you that according to what I have seen in your report, there are two issues which I want to address. By doing so, mine is just to forward for further management. One, the issue of teachers. I want to engage the Honorable MP. You have a reasonable MP whom you elected here, Honorable Shaggy Opoloti. That man is a powerful gentleman. We want to dictate. We shall talk to the permanent secretary, because formerly city schools, those pioneers of those schools who had the papers, they gave them priorities for recruitment. That one I want to engage him. Two, I also forward it in my office. Then the second issue is about the, and when the other when it is addressed, all the things are solved. What matters is Kapunu. I want to thank the parents of this place for loving your school and continue doing so until we access payrolls for our Ugandans who are serving here. I want lastly to thank the teachers who are volunteering in this school. May that good Lord bless you abundantly. And remember you, should remember you. Let us go back and we shall constitute ourselves into a church and pray for you, such that when time comes, you are considered. Thank you very much. I don't want to take too much here. Pass out to these Ugandans. Are you ready for pass out? Yes, sir. Ready? Yes, sir. Let us go! You must go!
Quick, come on. Go.
Parade! Here! You are not yet. These are the people who want to be passed out. Ready? You are tired? You want to go!
Yes,
Mr. Headmaster.
we call it in the army, pass out. And clap!
Instructors, asante sana for the work around. You did not know that I'm also a soldier. While I did it, I want to inform you that I was in this place in 1988. And our base was in Lakwena. I was in this place.
Lakwena are the best here and fought a lot of battles here.
We ate a lot of matoke from this place. we streaked up to Solomon's place.
There was a big battle in Katekwa, Lakwena and UPDF.
That
Very
side.
big.
I was among the teams which handled that lady. I'm back to Ukedea as a deputy RDC.
Hand clap. Cho, 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 cho.
So when they talk about patriots, people who love their country, people who have sacrificed, I'm part of them. We have survived. We want to appreciate what Mzee has done. This was a very good bush. There was no even. Thank you very much. I want to thank Major Chan for everything here. Then for that much, I want to take this singular honor on behalf of my boss, Mzee William Tokei, to pass out to this team for God and my country. I'm Kamani Herbert, the deputy RDC.